Welcome back, everybody. I'm the old man. I screwed up somewhere. We should have done Blade Man, and we didn't. Oh, see? I knew that video was short. I knew that video felt short. Ah, well. I guess we're doing Blade Man. We're gonna do... You know what? We'll just make this one a little bit longer, and we'll just do the rest of these, and you get more bang for your buck, I guess? I don't know. I'm sorry. It's been a crazy couple of months here with the hurricanes and stuff. Anyway, I was talking about Mega Man and Bass, and I was talking about how I hate Mega Man 8. And I haven't played any of the Battle Network games. Because I think they came out after I kind of stopped playing with my oh my gosh, stopped playing it with the Advance. I didn't have one. I think I just didn't, I don't know. I didn't play the network games at all. I've thought about it, and I just haven't. I don't know if they're any good. So I haven't really messed with them, and I haven't messed with like the Zero games for Advance or the ZX games. Because like I said, I don't know if they're any good. And as far as the Mega Man X series goes, the one that I hate of that, I've only played up to 6, and I absolutely hate 6 with a passion. Golly. Oh, that sucks. That's okay. We'll be fine. We've got it on child lock here, so we'll be... Really? Really? How you gonna do that? Come on now. Got it on child lock, so we'll be okay. What was I gonna say? Yeah, 6. I hated 6. I hated the bosses. I hated pretty much everything about 6. This boss is so much easier with being able to shoot like that. Oh my word. That's the first time I've beaten this boss with Bass, and yeah, wow. That's a lot easier. And here's our life refill. What was I saying? This is the theme for this Let's Play, is let's talk about something and then forget about it. Oh, Mega Man, how much I hate Mega Man X6. From, you know, the translation of the bosses and the finding the weird little guys and I don't know, I just don't like it. And I don't think I'm alone on that either. I think the general consensus is that that's terrible. So I should get those 2 items if I have money, just to see what they are and what they do, because I've never done that. What else? Mega Man. The Game Boy games are pretty good. 3, 4, and 5 are probably, if you're going to do Mega Man Game Boy games, 3, 4, and 5 probably the best ones to do. Because with 1, they didn't quite have it down how to really do oh crap! How to do a Game Boy game with the perspective and everything, and then 2 I've heard was just terrible because it was like super easy. Do we really need that? How many do I have? You know what? The answer is, of course we need that. But we have to actually aim it correctly. And we don't want it to fall in the pit there. And you know what? I wonder if I can... should I... You know what? Let's cheese this way. Let's use... hopefully I can... let's do this. Let's do this instead, guys. Ooh. That was almost a bad day right there. I never played 7 and 8, because I was like, after 6, it was like, nope, there's no way. There's no fixing this. So I didn't bother with 7 and 8. And I've always been curious about Command Mission, but I never played that either, because I always thought that, you know, RPG would be cool. Mega Man RPG would be cool. And I really have never found out a good way to beat his thing, but you want to get him in the splash damage. I'm not good at dodging the swords, but you want to get him in the splash damage is how you want to do that. So, because I think a RPG of Mega Man would be really cool. And so I don't know. It got kind of middling reviews, so I don't know how it worked, but anyway, we've got the triple blade. I don't usually use a lot of the weapons in this one either. Let's, screws. Let's get this, because I'm not really sure what it is. And I'm not really sure what that is either. And let's get another one of these since we got the screws to burn. And I like that the other thing I like playing on easy is because I don't like the grinding for screws for stuff. I don't think Mega Man should ever be about farming for bolts, and so I don't like that. Strike Man! Now, I don't like sports, but I do like Strike Man. I do like his design. I think it's kind of cool that he's a baseball, but he kind of looks cool. So, and this stage that's kind of, you know, like a stadium and everything, I think that's pretty cool. Very inspired, I think. And when you're looking at Mega Man, you're always looking for some sort of inspiration, because after how many years, it's and you know, it's kind of weird because it's like, okay, so I guess that's it's not a oh, it's an so that's like beat, I guess, is what that is. And then the item thing is like Eddie. Hey, you know what's gonna be a lot easier? This. Because normally you have to you have to get on his fists and ride up there and hit him that way, but we ain't hearing all that. We playing with bass. And he dashes, and so I keep hitting circle on the PlayStation controller because I think that's gonna make him dash, and then he doesn't dash. I have to actually push down to make him dash because it's like the slide. I'm a professional, y'all. I've played this. I did tons of test plays. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. Ah! You know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna... There we go. That's better. And we'll get our Yoshachi? I don't know what it's called. It's in Mega Man 1. I don't know if it has the same function or whether it just does score. I'm not sure, to be honest with you. Oh, this is gonna be a pain because he's not running. Luckily, we have it on easy, so life is not so hard. Here's what we're gonna do here, I think. Yay! Boink! And this also, the treble suit there is a lot more reminiscent of the Rush Jet in Mega Man 3, which I think they really kind of screwing up the Rush Jet for the subsequent Mega Mans, because it was a good little, you know, sort of get out of jail free card. And I was always kind of sad that they changed it so that you can only go straight and not, you know, and up and down. I always kind of thought it was better the way it was, I thought. But they don't ask me these things. Ah! Locker room robots. You know all the stuff that you hear about, like the stereotypical locker room talk? I never heard it. When I was a kid, I was in high school, and I never heard it. Of course, I didn't have a lot of friends, and so I didn't really talk to a lot of people. So that might be some of the reason why, but still, I never really... you know, I also wasn't listening to what other people were saying half the time, so perhaps my high school experience isn't the best experience to draw from. Strike Man, and he does a little bit of the what I want to say, Blizzard Man stuff here, where you becomes a ball, and but he's not hard. He probably is a lot harder on normal, but since I'm not playing on normal, he's not that hard. Is there any other... I never played the Mega Man X Extreme games for Game Boy. Never played those. Is there anything else that I could think of? I mean, just the Zero and the ZX games, never played those. I heard they were like super hard, and I don't have time for anything like that, so... Can we shop? What can we get? What can we get? Don't really need anything, but we'll get another one of those just because the first Wily level is pretty hard. Well, hard. It's got a kind of a hard boss that I'm not very good at playing. Shocking, I know. So since we only did one level in that last video, we'll go ahead and do 3 in this video. So it's an even number of videos because I wanted to do it like... Anyway, it doesn't matter. Sheep Man. Based on the phrase, do androids dream of electric sheep? And I can't remember, is that Philip K. Dick or Ray Bradbury? Cannot remember. Only thing I can remember is the song from Under Midnight, the industrial band from way, way back. And so that I don't remember. And there's another extra guy here. Oh, let's not kill ourselves on the spikes, shall we? And I don't know if I have a spiky protectory thingy. Yeah. Oh gosh. I am not good at games sometimes. Yikes. This is the last proper robot stage we'll be doing, isn't it? Before we go on to Dr. Wily. There is no fake out bosses in this one, which I kind of appreciate. So there's no there's no you know, like there was Dr. Kasich and then Proto Man and then Mr. X. There's nothing like that. There's just you're done, you go to Wily. And I like that. I thought that made those games a little bit too long, but I kind of understand why they did it, because, you know, they had the Doc Robot stages in 3, and so I'm sure they wanted something. I think this is a cool mid-boss. So they wanted something similar. Oh, crud. That was terrible. So I'm sure they wanted something similar, and just, you know, but that was what they came up with, which I think could have been, they could have done something different other than do, you know, I don't know. I just didn't like because it's not like we all honestly thought that Dr. Wily wasn't the cause of all the problems. Everybody knows. So it's just kind of like a waste of time to, you know. Nobody thinks that it's not Dr. Wily. So when you make it, you know, you do that, it's like, oh, could it be Dr. Wily? And you're like, it's not. It's Dr. Wily. He's always the answer is always Dr. Wily. You know? So, I don't know. I appreciate that they just sort of go for some expediency here and just, you know, just go for Dr. Wily. Was the point of all that. I was not a fan of the extra stages. But, you know, what are you gonna do? They didn't ask me. And, of course, it wouldn't be a Mega Man game without bricks. But I think those are probably some of the least annoying bricks. And I've honestly, even though Mega Man is like some of my, you know what? No, what's this? Trouble, come to their rescue. Because I'm all about that bass. Hey, disappear. I'm neither all about bass or treble. I'm all about proper mixing and mastering. That's what I'm all about. I want there to be good balance of sound. Otherwise it just sounds like rubbish, you know? That's what I think. And that song's that song's kind of, I liked it okay. I liked Meghan Trainor when she first came out, and we bought that first CD, and then like her lyrics were like terrible. just terrible. The theme of her lyrics were, I make really bad choices and then are mad and confused about the results. That was my take on her choices as an artist. Because it just, you know, seemed like, well, you know, you want a man to treat you this way, but then you kind of like do the opposite of what would get you treated that way. And so I don't know. Anyway, does that matter? We're playing Mega Man. Let's talk about Meghan Trainor. And of course, he's Thunder. He's Electric Sheep, so he's got his wool is very staticky and electric, and that's why it's the Thunder wool, I guess. Kind of silly when you think about it. I do like his sort of menacing smirk when he gets a weapon. Like, he's very satisfied that he killed somebody and took their weapon. Because Bass is kind of a jerk. If you've ever played Mega Man 7, he's a whiny jerk. This is definitely the worst weapon in this game, is the Thunder Wool. And it's the worst weapon, one of the worst weapons in all of the series, in my opinion. Let's see, do I have... Can I buy? I can buy more. See, we're gonna be all full up of energy tanks. They were full, so we can't even get any more. Isn't that awesome? And then we'll save it, and that will be it for today. I'm sorry that I only did one level in that last video and then did 3 in this video. Did I save? Sometimes I always... Do you ever save twice? Sometimes I save twice just to be sure. Anyway, I'll see you next time. We'll play more, we'll do the Dr. Wily stages. See you then.